support.
The maestro, please!
Back after a week break, so we're coming at you with 2 weeks worth of music, which considering the first one only had one new thing, it's not as much as you'd think. This will be for the weeks of
November 23rd and November 30th, 2024.
On this day in music, back in 2010, Rolling in the Deep by Adele would be released. It would become her most famous song, winning both Song and Record of the Year at that year's Grammys, and becoming the first crossover hit in the US since 1985. The first of what he's calling his Batiste piano series. Obviously, this is John Batiste's take on a bunch of Beethoven classics. So if you want to hear Beethoven with some jazz thrown in, this will certainly be for you.
Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
Despite this being for 2 weeks, still nothing new in the jazz department to talk about because they're all just Christmas albums at this point.
Singing.
I love rock and roll. The emptiness machine.
Album number 8 from Linkin Park, and their first with their new vocalist, Emily Armstrong. Also good to note, this is the first time with drummer Colin Britton since Rob Burden left back in 2018.
It's bigger than hip-hop, hip-hop.
There's only one beer left. Rappers screaming all in our ears like we're deaf. Tempt me.
The 20th anniversary of MF Doom's Food, obviously coming back out in 2004. The anniversary edition has 11 additional tracks, 3 mixes, an alternate edit, and 7 interviews with MF Doom himself. Honestly, it's not that surprising that we didn't get any new dance and electronic albums even over a 2-week period.
And now I need some help from the maestro, please!
I could eat that girl for lunch as she dances on my tongue. Tastes like she might be the one.
Popping up, I imagine, only one more time before all of the Christmas albums dominate the top of the charts.
Ooh, that's so true.
I'm assuming it's still up here because of the deluxe edition that came out, and we talked about it not too long ago. So I'm guessing that's why it's still up here, but it could just be that this album's good enough on its own. We had the Dream chapter, the Chaos chapter, the Name chapter, and now we have the Star chapter, Sanctuary. First starting off as an EP, but with all of the others also then becoming albums, I imagine this will at some point as well.
Please, 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 don't prove I'm right.
On TikTok, on all of her public performances, they always like paying attention to what she does when she performs her song Juno in reference to what they're calling the Juno position. And if you don't know what that is, Google it.
I will be there forever. I'll be there for you.
So with Jin now releasing Happy, I do think that gives us every single BTS member now having their own solo discography in addition to all the works that BTS has.
Blow shit up at home back in CHROMAKOPIA. I don't like the way that this is looking. Mirror.
I am very not surprised that this has stayed up here for both weeks while we were gone, by the way. It's actually a fantastic album. If you haven't listened to it, highly recommend it.
Ice on my teeth, ice on my teeth, ice on my teeth for my white tee, ice on my.
The 11th EP from ATEEZ. Obviously, it's a follow-up to the first Golden Hour, hence the Part 2. So there you have it. We're now caught up and back to our normally scheduled record rundowns. But of course, it is the end of the month tomorrow, so there will be a new pop analysis.
And now I need some help from the maestro, please! Maestro!